Hey guys, welcome to another brand new video. I am Aditya, and in this video guys we'll be starting something interesting. I hope you might have guessed, or if you have not guessed guys, we are starting object oriented programming Dart language. So guys, hats off to you first of all that you have completed almost the basics of this programming language, that is Dart. And actually it is a very tough job as a beginner for you guys to actually learn all these basic stuff, and I have taken almost 11 to 12 videos I think for completing all these things. And now we'll be stepping ahead and learning about the advanced topics like this oops concept. And guys, one more thing is that we have not actually totally covered about basic concepts in Dart language. There's still more left, but we just can't keep staying here and learning all the basics in almost 20 videos like that. It may even take more master them. So we'll be just stepping ahead and learning this and go on like that. It is up to you that how you master all these concepts. So guys, without wasting your time right now, let us go and learn what oops concept is. So let's dive in. So guys, here you can see that we have a file open. So guys, what exactly is oops concept or object oriented programming? So most of the people who are new to programming world, hearing this word called as oops, they get like tensed and worried about what exactly is this oops. Oh my god, object oriented programming, what is it about? So no need to worry guys, it's a very simple concept. So let me just take as an example. In game development, you first create a model, or whenever you want to create a game design, actually I'm talking about game development because I'm actually a little bit more interested in that. So what happens in game design is actually that mostly we create first what exactly is the game is going to be like, a blueprint of how it's going to work, and then according to the blueprint we'll be implementing things in the game and we'll be creating like that depending on the blueprint. So same goes with the object oriented programming as well. So object oriented programming, so we see everything as objects. Now, as I've told you the example of a game development scenario where we create a blueprint and then implement it in the game development process, same way in our lives also, there's actually like we can take our life as an example as a blueprint. So suppose I just say I am a human, right? So I am a male human. So you can take you can write it down on paper, just like I have brown eyes, I have 2 ears. So whatever things description you write about that, that's nothing but a blueprint about how I am looking. And you can even write functions about what I can do. I can talk, I can sleep, I can walk. So whatever you write, all the functions and all the properties of myself, just like the game development blueprint, same like that, if you write in a paper, that's nothing but a class. So that's how object oriented programming works. And taking that class or that blueprint, you create an object. So you can say that I am an object of that paper or of the information in that paper. So I hope you're getting. It might be a little bit difficult to get this concept in the beginning. So don't worry guys, you watch this video again, you'll surely get it. And now guys, in the programming style, it's just called as class, and it has all the natural things which we have, just like inheritance. So inheritance is just like there are kids, right? Then there are brothers, they inherit all the features of their parents. Same like that, one object can inherit features from another object. So that's similar. And there are multiple forms. So just like multiple forms is that when we are with friends, we behave a little bit differently. When we are with parents, we behave differently. So there's multiple kinds of mindset with us, right? When we think, when we talk with people, same like that, objects also behave differently depending on the situation. That is nothing but polymorphism. And then we have abstraction. So abstraction is simple. It is just like private things and public things. Some things you tell it to the public, some things you keep it to yourself. And then we even have protected. Some things you don't want to tell it to the whole public, but you want to tell it to some people. Just that is just like abstraction. And then we have encapsulation. So encapsulation is nothing but just like using these variables and functions. So variable, you can just take it as I have 2 eyes. So you can just keep eyes number equal to 2. That's nothing but a variable simply in programming terms. So now I can use these eyes to see. So see is a function, and these two are nothing but variables. So function and variables are being used together by each other. So that's nothing but encapsulating. So I hope you got these 4 main concepts in oops that people most get confused a lot of times. So now let us see a basic implementation of a class or a blueprint, how we use it in Dart programming language. So guys, first we'll write class, and here I think you might even see in the IntelliSense. So here we got a snippet. So here I'll just write like this, and let us declare something like human. So just the same example which I've taken, human. And guys, here we can actually create variables. So int ice, number of ice, I can just keep number, and now I'll just end it with a semicolon. So this is variable inside that, and here we can even create multiple variables like hands. So I won't write hands, and I won't like number of hands like that. So I'll just write hands and then legs. So usually humans have like that. You can even create your own blueprint like an alien, like 5 hands, 5 legs. So that would be a little bit more funny, but as it is programming, it is not real world. You can create whatever you want, no one will even care about it. But it depends on a condition. When you are developing a software, you will use this object-oriented programming a lot. So here we just created I think 3 basic variables, and now let us create a constructor. So now what exactly is a constructor? So now as we have created these variables, when we actually create an object or initialize an object, so that time, so this actually class, so you might be wondering what is creating an object, initializing an object. So as this is a class right now, this is not actually the object itself. This, we are just defining that an object will be like this. So using this blueprint, we must create an object. So here for simple demonstration, I'll just create human. So I'll just create myself, so Aditya. So human Aditya, and here I can just keep human, HUMAN, and here that's done. We have created a human object, and here we can just write I can just write Aditya dot number of ice, and I'll get the number of ice I have. So that's how it works. So now, and I think I must even change it to A over here, so that small a, always the class name should actually start with the capital letter rather than the variable itself. Now guys, we must actually define a constructor. So we were not even getting some IntelliSense, right? That will all be fixed after we define a constructor. So now what exactly is a constructor? Right now these all variables are having the value of null. So we must actually give them some value, right? So that's why we use a constructor. And constructor doesn't have any return type. So you won't write int or void. So you'll just write human, and here define it just like this, and you won't write any written statement like that as I mentioned. And here I can just write, or else I can even give named like that. So I can just write int, and mostly I'll even enclose this into like this. So these are all optional parameters. Now I can just create something like if. So now it will check actually what are these values. If they are equal to null, then set it to this, and here it will even go to the if statement, else if, and all those things. And let us check actually how does this work really or not. I think I have made some mistake, I don't know. It happens in programming, you can make mistakes. Now let us check it. So I'll just write Aditya dot, and here we must actually, okay, here we have declared the variable. Now let us actually give some values. So for giving, I can just write legs is equal to 2, and suppose let us give just like 3, and I'll change it to something like alien. Human is an alien, and here we'll even give a comma, and we'll say hands is equal to 4. So let us leave the eyes itself same like that. And now guys, let us print them. So print, and here we'll write alien dot, and here we'll just write number of hands, and end to the semicolon. So here we get some error. So guys, we get an error. The reason is that we must actually enclose it within the main function, and after that all the errors will go off. So now I'll just keep over here like this, and all the errors are gone, as you can see. So we were actually just keeping it in the class itself. So now I think the class is also inside a whole separate block, and the main function is also in a whole separate block. So now guys, let us run this program. So to run this program, we'll just open the terminal, and here I'll just write dot main dot. And now guys, as you can see, the output we got 4. So the number of hands which we gave is 4, and the legs is equal to 3. So now we will let us print the number of legs as well. So Control C, and let's give Control V 3 times to check all the values. So now let us run this program again by using the command dot main dot, and here we actually get null and null. So there's actually some problem. As I mentioned, I have made some small mistake. So guys, as I made a mistake, and right now the video is also going very long, so we'll just fix this error in the next video. And in that video we'll even be covering about more options, how we can use functions with this. So don't worry, we'll fix it. We'll learn more interesting topics, guys, and it's common. You will also make a lot of mistakes, guys. So I hope you might have got the idea about how object-oriented or OOPS concept works. So guys, that's it for this video. I hope you like this video. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit that bell icon so that you never miss any updates. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.